Yes, guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102. The live April update has arrived. So, I'm literally doing videos this morning, and the update only arrived last night, and I think it arrived after I went to bed. So, I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so, you need to be on the forums for this. The link is in the description. If you're not on the forums, get your ass over there and get registered. So this came through then as I'm just looking now. I've not even downloaded it. I've not even downloaded it, believe it or not. So I figured, I just saw it as I finished my last video, and I thought, oh, it did come through, because I knew it might come yesterday. So it's come through, and I'll tell you the reason why I didn't spot it, is because I've been looking at data updates. So it came through then, as you can see, April 2024 data update, 10:13 last night. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of an insight then, Derm is the guy that releases it. There's a team of about 6 people that create the update, and a lot of people say it, they say, oh, thanks for all your help. I can't stress enough, these guys that do the update, and there's only a few of them, half a dozen at best. You know, it's funny really, because right on cue, the last couple of weeks, all these people have said, oh, is there an update, is there an update, is there an update? Oh, thanks for all your hard work, is there an update? Like, fuck off, yeah? And, or this really bugs me is, oh, mate, you've got that wrong. No, he shouldn't be that. I mean, give some feedback, yeah, but criticism is just fucking unacceptable for me. Okay, so, there you can see, now remember now, first things first, this is just the update. I would imagine, within the next, maybe a couple of days, maybe a week, maybe never, but I would guess that Nick will make a patch to go in line with this. So this is just the update. So how you get the update is once you've registered on the forums, that you should be on already. If not, get off this page right now and get to it. Get to the thread that I've just gone to here, downloads, databases. It does give you everything that you need to know, and it's got an intro on YouTube as well. So if you want to go from side to side. Either way, you'll get the same effect doing it the way I'm going to show you, or the way that they show you. And click April 2024. Now, it's really important, right? Because they will always arrive zipped up. And there you see, okay, this is, right, I'm not paying for it. You can fuck yourselves. Okay, so that's now, just quickly. Right, and I'm going to actually, I think, right, okay. Right. Right, everyone is agree. Right, okay, I think this is really important. Right, there you go. That's my little, my worth. Okay, I just think, right, the acknowledgement to these guys, it means a lot. You know, it just means, you know, you imagine, right, if you're an updater and someone starts having a go at you, and I've seen it, they're having a go saying, no, you got the fucking CA rules totally wrong. That guy's shit. He shouldn't have a CA of that or a PA of that or whatever. And there'll be an extent of you that I just think, you know what, fuck this shit and just not do it. And then everybody loses out, you know. There's no fucking need for it. There's absolutely no need for it at all. So, that's installed. That's downloaded. So when it downloads, it's going to download as a zip file. Extract it. There you go. Right there is your update. Right there is your update. That is your update. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. That's ready to install. That's ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly put a put the CM on. Now this next bit is really important. Now, a lot of you will already know this. You'll already know this, and I know you know it, but I've still got to do it just in case there's one person out there that don't do it. So that doesn't know. Install your game to your specifications and to your location, wherever that may be, and whatever specs that you have personally. Okay. So download the update and remember where you've put it. That's the first thing you need to do. Install the game, whether it be via your ISO or your CD or stuff, what have you. This next step is very, very important. So many people don't do this step, or it's not they don't do it, they miss it. They miss it. Basically, what you now need to do before you do anything, you need to put the 3.968 patch in. Okay. Okay. And hey presto. Done. Okay, step 2 is complete. Step 3. Let's go and get it. Now, the best way to do it, my personal opinion, is highlight it all. The computer stops being a dick. Copy it, cut it, whatever you want to do. I would just copy it personally, and then go and paste it into your CM. Make sure it's in the right CM folder. Replacing everything. Okay. So don't just quickly delete that. You can delete that if you want, but you don't have to. That's just something I get rid of for the benefit of network games. Okay, we are almost good to go. We're almost good to go. Let me just do something very, very quickly. So there will be a Nix patcher, I would imagine. So when there is a Nix patcher, you need to really restart all the steps and add that in. If you're looking at multiple installations, now's the time to rename it. And once you rename it, just always go back to your X and reapply run as admin and your compatibility imperative. Sometimes, more often than not, it does. There you go. It has reset back. So very, very important. Right, good to go. Now remember, there's no Nix patcher on this. Now what you're going to get, right? You're going to get people say, well, is there a Nix patcher? Is there a Nix patcher? And the same applies to what I said about when people criticise data updates. You're going to get, you'll probably get a patcher, but don't push it, basically. But you'll get people that just can't wait, and they'll start putting one of the other patches. And there's nothing wrong with trialing and erroring on different patches, and what will work. I mean, the 2.27 patch might work. I've not even tested it. But don't go crying and saying, oh, this has gone wrong and they've got an error, I've got an error. Well, the advice is don't do it. Okay, the advice is wait for a patcher if one will come available. If one's not going to come available, I would imagine Nick will say, I'm not making one. So, but if he says, I will make one within time, and you can't wait, then you do that at your own risk, And I've done that before. I think, what, let me have a try, and then I do something, and I do it enough for me to get by until the one comes through. But I don't say, what does this mean? What does that? It doesn't mean fucking shit. It means I shouldn't be doing it, okay? So let's just start a quick game then, on a minimum database. Yeah, it's all fired up and everything. And then once we've got a mix patcher, I was watching something to do with Irish yesterday, and I heard the word Mick prick. Right, because we've got no Nix patcher in, we've got to do all the usuals. Okay, let's go. Let's just take Arsenal. And here we go. Now, what transfer was done in January? Can you think of any transfer that was done in January? Was it Spurs? Did Spurs make a big move? Let's just do that. I forget. I totally forget. Okay. No, I don't think it was Spurs, was it? Whoever it was. Who gives a shit? Man City, did they buy it right? Cancelo, let's just see what he's like. Still got some great attributes. Jack Grealish, arse wipe. Hate him so much. Haaland, let's have a look at De Bruyne. De Bruyne still looks a beast, don't he? Still looks an absolute beast. I think Doku's a great player. I think in genuine, in real life, yeah, so we're all good. But more importantly, let me look at, this is me specific now. Okay. See how he made him. He didn't make him too bad actually. I didn't want him to be nerfed completely. Definitely our star. Don't know about that. I don't think I agree with that. But hey ho, Ronnie Edwards definitely agree with that. And where is he? Where's my guy? Ah, did you only put so Steve? You only put him as a left back then? I thought he was an attacking midfielder. Because his natural position, Burrows, is actually wing back. He has been playing left back a lot, but he's naturally is a wing back. Okay, but this is what I'm saying. You see, right? I had a conversation with Steve, who does the updates for England, Scotland, and a few other countries, and we were talking about Harrison Burrows. But I'm not going to say, mate, you got that wrong. You just don't do that. But people do. People do. It's so frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating. I like to look at... Ah, yeah, Mason Clark. Okay, yeah. Because he's got to move to... Right, okay. Okay, I like what you've done there, Steve. I say Steve. I think he's had Coys working with him, actually, so apologies. So, Mason Clark has agreed to move to Coventry at the end of the season. So, rather than put it as a pending transfer, he's put him as a transfer. And I like that. Okay. The only thing about that is, from this season's perspective... No, actually, I got that wrong. Scrap that. Ignore me. I'm talking shit. Okay, so let's have a look. Who should we look at? Should we look at Man United? Look at Man United, shall we? Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea. Nkunku injured. There's a shock. Okay. All looks good. All looks good. I mean, there's going to be things that I'm going to pick up on. But, you know what? If it's a minor error, right? If you found a player, like if I say, oh, Burrow shouldn't be a left back, then I can just fucking change it myself if it means that much to me. Do you know what I mean? So, this is the update. April 2024 update. Not even 12 hours old. How do you like that? Not even 12 hours old. And as I said, let's have a quick look now then. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, we can't do that. Of course we can't do that. Let's just retire it that way. Let's have a quick look at the patches in case we spot anything. Okay. I think we should look for patches. Nick's patches. So if you look at... It's not that difficult to navigate around, to be honest with you. There you go. Right, so someone... Right, okay. Now I'm going to venture a guess here, right? I'll venture a guess. Will there be a patcher? Oh, maybe not. I apologise. That pissed on my chips, didn't it? Okay, so I'm now waiting for someone to say, will there be a new one? And it'll be on this thread right here. Because this is sort of an ongoing thread that gets updated. As you can look at how many pages it is. That's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's it then, guys. That is it. Stay up to date with the forums. People's feedback, that sort of stuff. Data update. Let me just have a look. I thought there'd be... Look what's just come up there. Isn't that fucking bizarre? Because I weren't there before. Let's have a look what he says. Let's have a look what this says then. Oh, this must have been here before, maybe. All right, so this was put up. Okay. So this was on the data update as well as the downloads, but something else. Oh, I get it now. So this was on the data update, but someone else had probably posted on the was it the 84 one? So I missed it. Okay, so this, as I said, this got released at 10:16 last night. Let's have a look at some of the info. This is Derm, just putting a few disclaimers. What's that? I didn't even spot that. I take off the splash screen now, to be honest with you. Should we just have a look at that splash screen again, shall we? What was that splash screen? I think I've got mine turned off. Do you know what I mean by the splash screen? It's this here. There, that's what he means by splash screen. Okay. Well, wouldn't have known that. Good spot. Would have preferred to have seen Peterborough United done, but you know what? Okay, let's have a look then. Let's have a look at some of these things. Hi, on the April update, where it says download link. Right, okay. Right, okay. I like to read this sort of stuff. Alright, okay. I see, Dern made a mistake there. Right. Okay. Do you know what? I actually think that I wrote mine on the wrong one, didn't I? And I think someone has moved it over to this one here, so apologies about that. Coincided nicely with a week off work. Very well done to the team's volunteers, keeping this game alive. Hats off to you all. Yes, mate. 29 posts to your name. Okay, could be worse. Could be just one. Oh, that's an interesting one. Now that's a very interesting one. So I didn't even check that. So is Mbappe going to Real Madrid? Kylian Mbappe will take a pay cut to away from this summer in a move that is already being described as the most right. So what have they put? I didn't even check it. I wonder what they've done. I'll have to check that. I'm going to leave that with you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And there will be another one soon with probably a patch. Till next time, take it easy.